Hey girls and femmes, welcome back to another episode of the Carefree Black Girl Podcast, where you know we talk everything carefree, black, and what? Girl. I am your host, Hazel Harvey, the realest of the real and the doll of the hour, and I'm going to pass it to my girl, Fifi.
What's up, y'all? I missed y'all. It's your girl, Phoenix Lux, your favorite fantasy baddie and doctor. And I'm going to pass it off to Big Liz.
What it do, y'all? It's your girl, Big Vet Liz, your favorite entrepreneur and content creator. Period. Okay, now, last but not least is...
Say my name, say my name. Hey y'all, it's Mika Lee, your favorite book reviewer and child care teacher. Holla at me.
Not a new term.
Are we pivoting?
Okay.
Are we pivoting?
Yeah.
Okay, adding the titles.
Okay, are we
Period. So it's
pivoting?
been a little while, ladies, since we sat around. What's been going on in the world? You know, it's getting cold outside.
Girl, I'm indoors. And I tell you,
Yeah.
I want to do more though, y'all. I really do want to get outside for the winter, like the fall and stuff. This is my favorite season.
Right.
So y'all gonna see me layered up, you know what I'm saying, with some fall colors or whatever. Nails gonna be done, hats gonna be on. You feel me?
Period.
But I just want to get outside and show off a little bit for the winter and the fall.
Period.
What about you, Phoenix?
I'm just happy, like, I won't be sweating as much when I wear my wig. Child.
Okay.
Respectfully.
The heat and these wigs. I don't like the cold.
Mm-hmm.
I am a Southern belle, but I am going to try to be more active this winter.
Right.
Mentally active, because I feel like
Okay.
sometimes I just kind of get reclusive in the winter.
Right.
So I'm gonna try to make sure I'm more social.
I'm
I can-
align with you on that one.
And I heard teacher over here.
Ooh, yeah, I know, y'all. Okay, so I've been figuring it out, and I decided just to pivot. I've been teaching since I was 21. I'm about to be 33, and it was something that I've been running away from.
Okay.
Trying to do everything else, and having a little side quest, trying to figure myself out. And I'm just like, girl, just do it, go all the way with it. So just embracing, the churn a little bit more.
Yes.
So what does this mean? Like, you going to school? You certified? Like what?
I mean, I
Or
already
you
have
just-
like master
okay.
classes, like
Yeah.
in early education and
Yeah.
everything. I'm nannying right now. Have a nanny blog coming out soon. So so we coming along, we pushing, we going.
So you on your grind.
I'm
this
trying,
winter
y'all.
season.
This
Doing
winter
that
season, I'm
grind.
out there. Meek love the kids.
Right.
the books and the babies.
The books and the
Period.
babies.
Books and the babies. B&B.
That needs to be your blog.
No,
name.
yeah, hashtag books and babies.
Hashtag books and babies.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I've been good, y'all. I'm back.
Okay.
So y'all back in therapy.
That's
I'm
right.
in therapy as an adult. I haven't been in therapy since I was like near senior
How does
high
it feel,
school.
though?
It feels really good. I will definitely recommend for anybody to get there, because y'all know during these cold times, as like the time changes and we're getting darker later, people tend to, these are kind of people darker moments. So definitely, if you can, go to therapy. Fine. If you don't got no insurance, fine. Solutions out there in the world. All these content creators like my girl Les, we get, they get the deals. So,
That's
make sure
right.
I'm
you.
gonna have to start talking to some folks.
Okay, yeah, start getting that
'Cause it
therapy
is
content.
expensive.
Yeah, so get that therapy content out so you get them deals for them
Right,
people.
no, for
Okay.
sure.
But yes,
You
Mika.
can come to the Care Salon. I do
that's
mental
right.
life
Care
coaching
Salon. That's
and
what I'm
licensed
about.
clinical coaching. I have my own practice for Black women and
Yeah.
fembies, so you can holler at your girl.
Plug in.
Okay.
I do
plug.
payment plans, insurance. I work
Afterpay.
with the people, so holler at your girl.
Period.
Definitely.
Period.
But Mika, who is our carefree Black girl of the week?
All right, well, let's shout them out. Miss Angel Reese and Miss Quinn Blackwell, y'all.
What?
So, WNBA player, one of our faves,
Yeah.
she walked the runway with the Victoria's
Strutting,
Secret.
baby.
Strutting, honey.
Mhm.
How y'all feeling about it? She looks so good, y'all.
looks
I'm
really
proud of
great.
her.
They both
I am.
look
They both did.
really good. And for people who say their bodies need to be like, y'all don't have those type of bodies. So I'm just so proud of them. And Quinn Blackwell, her walk was tea.
Very
The walk
much
so.
was
And
nasty.
I know she was coached by the icon, the youngest in charge and ballroom icon, Diva Divana, baby.
She be doing
Okay.
Alpha
I gotta
Omega,
do it.
right? Yes, it's Alpha Omega now. Yes, my girl done went to Alpha Omega now. Okay, so Icon, Diva, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is her second year coaching someone modeling. So yeah, so I'm happy that she got that moment, especially with Quinn Blackwell, though. You know, us black girls got to stick together. We're not just going to get coached by anybody. We're going to get coached by icons, you know?
Yeah, no, period.
This girl was strutting the runway like when she was a toddler, princess and tiaras, okay? So,
She was strutting.
okay.
I'm happy for the girls. How do y'all feel about, like, people, because I've been seeing kind of discourse like, oh yeah, you know, they're not like, oh, y'all gotta stop hiring these models and influencers. Can we go back to real models? Like, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like they're just attacking them because, no shade, they're black influencers? Or do y'all feel like, because if we had like girls like, no shade, you know, like, no shade, like Sabrina Carpenter or like Sydney Sweeney.
But if they could do it, they'll be up there.
But would they say the same thing if it was them?
Well, they wouldn't, because Sydney Sweeney had a whole gene ad campaign, which was basically eugenics. You know, they didn't use a model for that campaign. And so it's just really like, ooh, y'all ready to go to class? It's just really a push to conservatism. This is like not common. Like, people don't think fashion is political. It is very political. So of course they don't want Angel Reese and Quinn Blackwell and people who have forged their own path, and they're not walking the narrow line, and they're not Western Eurocentric appealing to them. They don't want them there, but they're gonna be there. And shout out to Precious Lee too. This isn't her first time, but she was on there. She was so on there serving body too.
No, I really, I mean, honestly, I really like seeing Angel Reese get out there, because when I say, I feel like she's one of those, for those of y'all who don't know, your girl is an athlete too. I model too. And it's just like, you can do other things, right? Like, you can be anywhere you want to be, right? Like, she's doing her thing in the WNBA. She has podcasts. She has partnerships, and she's definitely making a name for herself in every which industry. I think we was talking about this during the Met Gala or whatever.
Yeah.
They was giving her flack for not focusing on the game and going to the Met Gala. And it reminds me of like my experience in the military. Like, it was like, oh, you in uniform, that's all that you do is like go to work, and like you're not a human, you don't have a life, and you don't have other talents and skills that you want to show off. Right. Okay? And that's what I feel like for me Angel represented, because she is doing it all. And she's not just doing it. She is doing it very
Her body was tea.
Her body ate
right, and her walk was tea.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it's also because they're unambiguously black. Like, you see them and you know they're black. They're in the culture, and so they're not
taking up space.
Yep, they're taking up space
and proudly.
And another thing, I want people to stay out of Angel Reese business, because they're always talking about, for real, they're always talking about the disparity of pay in the WNBA. So why would she focus on less pay? Like, yes, she has a passion, but is she not supposed to make a living for herself?
We literally talked about this last season too, so it's just like, come on now.
But y'all, look, so many, I mean, this is getting, we're going to talk more about this in the girl segment, but like, we are so beyond just that one job, that 9 to 5, the thing that paid, that may contribute to, you know, our household or whatever, so much more. And I swear, I know I'm book reviewer, model, ballroom, you know what I'm saying? Counselor, daughter,
lingerie model,
all of that blurred. You know, like, we are so much more than these one things that society and people who want to hate want us to focus on. Like, just do that and nothing else. No, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna do it well again. You know, like, that's what again. You know, what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of it with Angel Reese. I feel like a lot of it come with hate. I remember when she first came out on the scene and during the tunnel walks and everything, everybody, oh, why is she walking in heels? She can't walk. Girl, take it off. Da 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 da. They were mad. Go put your sneakers on. Then she go get a coach or whatever. Law Roach come and help her out, because baby, she couldn't walk in heels.
Right.
She wasn't, in her feminine. She, doing her thing. So he's helping her. And now, why are y'all hating on this girl? Y'all told her to go do it. She went and did it. Now what?
Yeah, y'all just
it'll never be enough.
It would never be enough.
And then one thing I can't say is y'all can't pick a side because y'all was just eating Victoria's Secret down for not being so exclusive and always just like it's the same models every year.
Clock it.
So now that we're like opening up, it's like, okay, like we got our big girls, we got this. Okay, now y'all doing too much. Now y'all doing too much. Now y'all just adding
It's
anybody.
because they have a particular person in mind that they are talking
And
about.
my thing is, why not praise the girls that y'all like and that y'all see? Why y'all so focused on the girls that
who
y'all
ain't
hate?
there. Yeah,
because they don't want black women to have nothing.
Girl,
that's what it is.
It's a damn fool.
But
They don't want us to have. It ain't
and
even
you know
that.
why they don't want us to have nothing?
Why not?
Because again,
We gonna eat it up
we gonna come and we gonna step every single
time.
Every single time.
Now let me see you
But
walk.
either way,
Walk.
congratulations
Walk.
to Angel Reese and Quinn. Y'all did amazing. And keep effing it up on that floor, okay? We would love to see y'all back.
and in the
all right?
world.
Amen.
And speaking of, they don't want us to have nothing. 300,000 black women were forced out of work and out of the workforce.
300K?
300K.
300K?
As we get into this girl segment,
Girl.
I'm telling you.
girl.
It's some seriousness.
300K?
Like 300K. And like,
Damn.
it's like people who have worked hard all their lives, like they are ousting them out of their jobs, like especially in governmental positions. I know there are 2 black women I can't think of specifically that they have had to advocate and fight. They had no reason to lay these women off. And it also goes into, even with entrepreneurship, black women mostly fund their businesses themselves. We don't get a lot of grants and money. And so I don't be wanting to hear when black women are trying to figure it out or have multiple jobs, like we said with Angel Reese, because even like as we're recording this, things are still furloughed. Like even the good, safe jobs are not safe anymore. And so it's kind of like, what does it look like for us navigating this new space? And it's honestly kind of scary, you know?
Yeah. It is.
It is.
It's just sad that this has been happening since that man got in office. Like beginning top of the year. I think now that it's hit 300,000, that's when it became headlines.
Like,
you know?
it was like,
But this been happening since the start of the year. So from January all the way to now, like October.
Yeah.
And probably still now to this day. Even like, y'all, I done watched a clip on TikTok of this lady being interviewed. And, like, just the way they were questioning her, like, they were saying something like, basically, like, you know, your job, like, it's been more than just about having, like, a college education and things like that. And I'm like, y'all don't talk to this lady because she black and she, like, can defend herself and things like that. And it's kind of sickens me that people in the comments were like, this is why I like to prefer a Brad or a Thomas manager or a recruiter because they're going to hire us. No, babe. Those are the people that's taking the jobs. Those people that's taking your jobs. That's the crazy part, too, is that people don't realize they're not just like, you know, defunding and just like, you know, for the black women to not just have jobs. It's for them to get replaced. It's to put the white woman in. It's to put the white men in.
No, true.
Because they don't want us, again, girl, they don't want us to have anything. Like, and you can't win for losing. Like, and I have to say this, y'all stop going to Kamala's book tour, arguing with her. She is not the president.
Okay.
Like, why are y'all paying to harass her? It's like
go
black
to
women
the
can't
Trump
get a break.
rallies and go harass them.
Like-
Why are you doing this? Don't y'all see what's going on in this world? Why y'all doing this? Why y'all harassing Miss Harris? Come on now.
Who is it? Who is it harassing
It's
her?
people, they go and they ask her about her stance on Palestine or why she didn't do this or why she didn't do that. And finally she stood up and said, you know what? I am not the president. Like, I'm on a book tour. Like, y'all pay and go to harass black women. And that's what a lot of this is showing me, that more than anything, black women need to be themselves and do what you want to do. Start your business, go for the job you want to, because there is no black woman that they want. at this time. So we have to want ourselves, and our community has to want us, and we have to be there for us, because from people who are eligible to be president to way down to people who are in college, like Angel Reese just touched the ball and they was saying she had the worst attitude ever. Right. It doesn't, the type of Black woman you need to be is the one that feels authentic to you. And that really, like, it's really scary to me, like, when we think about out of jobs, because even when we talk about starting a business, like I said, it's hard. Mm-hmm. Like, even as myself, as a business owner, like, you have to have your stuff to a T to even be considered for a loan or a grant. And then they're small. They're not giving us tens and thousands of dollars. And I think there was a Black woman, gosh, I wish I remembered her name. She had a makeup line. Everybody loved it. But ultimately, it closed because she was like, it's too expensive and it's too hard.
And nobody want to fund these days.
Like, they don't want to fund. But then, you know, you see, like, our other counterparts, like white women, they get so many chances to mess shit up. And that's honestly been a mind trip for me, like, witnessing this and looking at the headlines, because their lives, not as a whole, I know some people had crackhead mama and all of that, so don't get in the comments starting that, but they are, so much less is required of them.
Yeah.
When you're a Black woman, business owner, employee, whatever, you got to be happy. You need to be friendly. You need to also
put on the mask.
You also need to be overqualified. And so I just wonder, how does it feel for, like we said, we all have multiple hats. How do you guys feel navigating this, like, economic climate?
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll definitely speak to this because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm self-employed. Right. If y'all didn't know, I create content full-time. I do get a little bit of shmoolah from the military because I did my time. So I'm getting what I did. Okay. But either way, that's money that... What?
I just have a question. I have a dying question, but no, I want you to finish your point.
Okay. So I feel like in this economy, right, like, I wouldn't even say I'm like nervous because I'm, you know, trying to figure out where that's going, or, you know, left or right or whatever. I'm not really nervous because I feel like I have my portfolio is in a lot of different places. So even if I'm not, you know, receiving certain partnerships or anything like that would fund my current, like, full time, I know I still have, you know, wiggle room in other areas. Right. However, I do think that when it comes to like job loss, like the difference between job loss and getting pushed out, I've been a person who has been low-key pushed out. And what I think that looks like for me is they stop putting you on the schedule. Like, instead of just like, you've done this, I'm firing you, they basically make it impossible for you to even make a living, right? Like, stop putting you on the schedule, or
put you on a PIP.
And or don't train you the way you need to be trained, or communicate that the like, this is what I was currently going through with a long-term UGC client of mine, that first of all, I have literally helped this brand build to their current level of revenue, right? Like, their net worth, I know. Just know I know. I contributed to them pockets. Right. However, before my yearly contract was up, it was they're kind of scaling back with creating content for whatever woo-de-woo. So for half of my contract, I was working, and the other half of it, I'm waiting. And not waiting for them per se, but like, is that what's really happening? It leaves you skeptical. It leaves you doubting. And it's definitely been something that I've had to work through to recognize, like, it's not about your worth. It's not about your value, because sometimes it can seem like that's the case when they stop working with you, but yet you see that they still are posting content and you see other creators on their platforms and stuff, you're like, okay. But you don't really know. And honestly and truly, I keep trying to remind myself, like, what's for me won't miss me. Maybe it was just that time. And now I'm making room. God is making room for other things to move in motion. But yeah, I guess that's my little two sides to that question. Like, where, how do I feel about the economy?
I be making room, but these white devils be trying to take. Like, it gets too much. But Hazel, you had a question.
How has it been with like the government shutdown and things like that? Like,
with the So I haven't been like my pension has not stopped.
Okay, good.
As of yet, like I have still gotten paid. But I do have people who I'm very close to that are affected by this, like being furloughed and like, but I'm also doing my best to support them and encouraging those people. One of them is my best friend, and she has her own side business she's been working on for over a year. And I was like, yo, I know it's not the ideal situation, right? But now you got some time that you didn't have. Yeah. So get into your bag now. Work on that, work on that brand, study for that certification that you kind of been putting off type stuff. Like, I know that's easier said than done, but her situation isn't one where, she's been kind of prepared. So it's not, crazy for her, but it's one of those things that I think it depends on your circumstance, what you're doing.
Yeah, my best friend's in the same situation. And that's why I was like, yeah, you need to come work on the side business. She was like, I really do. She was like, we initially started the practice together, and then she was like, you really did say I could have probably had a few clients. I was like, yes, but it's not too late. You can start now. Right. But just being close to people who are furloughed, it's mind-boggling to me that they expect you to go to work. And you don't know when you're going to get paid. Agent. I was just going to say.
Because they got and they still had a smile on their face. I just went to the airport, but still doing
Me too.
Thing. Got through in 5 minutes.
And those people, one thing they don't play about is God. That's why. Most of those people don't play about God.
And I do want to point out also, too, with the government shutdown and then with the DEI being pushed out and everything, think about the Black women who work in healthcare, childcare, all of anybody who takes in SNAP benefits, EBT or whatever.
Oh, for sure.
So those child cares and those health cares, they're being affected also.
Yeah, it's like they saying it might be running out by the end of the month. Yeah, I got family members.
No Thanksgiving.
Right.
Exactly. And then child care, those grants, they've been getting dismissed maybe since like 2022. Money has been running out.
I'm going to tell y'all to get free in this time is to get free with your people. Get free with your peers, because we're all going to be affected at the end of this. The white gonna win at the end of the day. So, get free and get care. Just saying. And while we are supporting the girl to watch on the Carefree Black Girl is our girl coming back for the junior album. Finally over it. Girl, we finally over it.
Finally done with this nigga.
Summer Walker, baby. She is coming, y'all, next month, November 14th. So as y'all get cozied up and booed up this season, baby, we are finally over it. We're not worried about that ex. We're not worried about no baby daddy. So make sure y'all stream Finally Over It, November 14th, Summer Walker.
Period. Okay, y'all. So we're going to get into this Biz to Watch. Okay, Biz to Watch is Miss Mella Butter.
Ooh.
Okay, that's the name of the brand. And it is a homemade skincare brand by Raja. All right. She is a fellow veteran.
Word.
Yeah, so she's in the Army. And she basically creates like soaps and body butters and stuff, y'all. And it's fall. Right. And she got this like pumpkin sandalwood soap. Yeah, so if you want your mask in them shakes with you, girl. You need to get that pumpkin sandalwood.
Yes, honey. And if you out here in Charlotte,
good.
North Carolina, she is located here. She is a Charlotte native.
She is. She was at the Carefree Black Girl Cookout. And she does a lot of different pop-ups in the area. So just know that her products, you know, they make you smell and feel fabulous.
Nice.
At an affordable price.
At a very affordable price. It's not expensive. It's definitely affordable. So if y'all are looking to, you know, just try something new, especially in the fall season, gift it to somebody, you know, this is giving season as well, please hit up Mela Butter at www.melabutter.com.
Okay.
Pew, 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 pew. Ooh, child. Y'all, we about to get into our Get Free segment. Get Free segment. All right, the focus of the Get Free segment this time is, you know, just reflecting on the girls, especially the Black girls who are taking up space, but baby, also protecting that peace.
Right.
All right, so my question... So I'm gonna bring this over to you, Hazel. Yeah. My question is, you know, especially in this climate, very much chaotic. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we've had a little bit of conversation about like corporate jobs and all of the things, but in an area of chaos in your life, how do you still show up, but also keep your peace?
And where, in a job?
Wherever. You can pick wherever you feel like there's maybe chaos, but you still gotta like present yourself. But you know.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, girl. I just feel like, no shade. Anytime I go into a room and dealing with chaos, never let a bitch see you sweat. That's just always the thing I go by. Just never let a bitch see you sweat. Never let a bitch take you out of character and things like that. That's just really how I show up and protect my peace. And no shade, I gotta remember, I got a home back home by myself. Solo dolo. No shade to anybody who got roommates or, you know, partners. But me, I have a place to go to where I can unwind, unpack, and forget about all of y'all. So really just knowing your worth, knowing yourself, and really, like I said, never let a bitch see you sweat. Don't let them bitches take you out, ho.
I feel that.
And that's one of their homies.
I mean, you deal with the kids. And I know sometimes it could be a little...
It ain't the kids, it be the parents.
And it can get a little quick.
Wait, give me one. Parents or kids? Which one's harder?
Definitely the parents. That's why
I'm telling you. That don't count as the children. It's never the children. It's the parents.
Always the parents. Love them down, though. Thanks.
Okay, so how do you deal?
How do I deal? Okay, so... y'all, I have a playlist. It's my feel-good playlist. Music is like a key to my heart.
I have one too.
So I have like different songs on there. Right now, one of my main songs on repeat is The Baddest Bitch by Trina. So I listen to that every morning going into work. A little bit of Unwritten by Natasha Benefield. You know.
Mine is Hello,
you know,
it's me.
Okay. So that's what keeps me grounded, keeps me going. And I just tell myself, girl, you're the baddest bitch. Just keep going.
Period. Love
knowing
that.
your self-worth.
Knowing my self-worth.
Mine is Hissed by Meg.
Ooh.
Because she talked her shit.
Okay.
Bitches swear they G, but the G must be for goofy.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Dang.
Well, shut the lyrics on us, bitch.
Okay. What about you?
Man, y'all need to start swinging on niggas. No, I'm playing. Don't swing on niggas.
No, man.
Don't swing on niggas.
Of peace.
No,
Man, start hitting folks. Cuss them out, and go to bed. Sleep with your head empty. No, don't do that. Listen, don't do that. Because people will sometimes, like with some of my clients, they'll be like, and I cussed his ass out. I told him my therapist said, and I'll be like, I didn't tell you to say that. But good for you. Not for standing up for yourself. Yes, for healthy boundaries, but I didn't tell you to say that. I think the biggest thing that has helped me with my peace, seriously, though, is remembering that I have survived every single thing I've ever been through up until this point. Every trauma, every tragedy, every death, every loss. And so remembering this too shall pass and that there are things bigger than myself. Like Black people have overcome so much in this country. And through all of that, I like to remind people still got married, people still had weddings, people still made music. Like, you know, R&B came from the civil rights and blues and the Black struggle. And it's something that we still listen to and enjoy. So remembering that you have survived everything you've ever been through if you're still here. Nothing has defeated you.
Period. So to wrap that Get Free segment up, my girl said, never let them see you sweat, period. Show up in that room, confidence, and let them know you there. Also, go ahead, if you need a little break, listen to that playlist. You know what I mean? Like, whatever playlist that gets you peace and mellow. And lean into your faith. We are resilient. We stay resilient, especially my Black girls. Okay, so lean into your faith and remember that you're a survivor and you're going to continue to survive. Period.
And then if that don't work, swing on them niggas.
Lord Jesus. This is the doctor, y'all. That's a good time.
But all right, y'all. So y'all already know it's time to wrap it up. This has been another episode of the Carefree Black Girl Podcast. Make sure y'all out in Houston. If you're a Houston baddie, Houston hottie, the Carefree Black Girls will be at Afrotech from October 27th to October 31st. So where all my Afro baddies at? Y'all better pop out. And also, we will be having, just because it's cold outside, don't mean we cannot have a cookout. The Carefree Black Girl Cookout event will be October 30th. So bring your ghouls and your gals. And come turn up with the Carefree Black Girls.
Okay.
I am your host, Hazel Harvey, the realest of the real. Y'all know where to catch me, Hazel Harvey, on all platforms. And of course, y'all gonna see you in the next episode of the Carefree Black Girl Podcast. Mika, what's good?
Hey, y'all. This is Mika Lee. You guys can find me at mikalee.com and all social media, Mika Lee.
It's your girl, Big Vet Liz. You know, favorite veteran turned entrepreneur. You feel me? Y'all can follow me everywhere at Leslie Latrice. Hit me up on my website, leslielatrice.com.
And it's your girl, Dr. Phoenix Lux, your favorite fantasy baddie, fairy, and Blair historian. You can find me at Phoenix Lux everywhere. If you need some care, also reach me at the Care Salon. Being nuded, we're going to talk about my Leo later. But the Care Salon, look it up. You can hit me up.
Period.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye.